Assalamu alaikum. Many organizations uses Helm charts in order to deploy applications into Kubernetes. So we want to create a Helm repository where we can put all of our charts. There are multiple providers available on the market. One of them is Azure Container Registry, ACR. And that turns out to be a surprise for me because we are used to use ACR to only store our container images. But we never thought that, yes, with ACR we can save also, or we can create Helm charts. In this video, I'll show you how to do that. So for that here, I have prepared a workshop, some kind of workshop available on this GitHub repository, from which you can get the script that we'll be using today. And for that, I have already downloaded that script on my local machine on VS Code. So here, you see that here I'm already starting from line 47 because first part of this video was to show you that using ACR you can build containers inside ACR itself, and you can also build Windows containers in ACR. In this section of this video series, I'll show you how to use ACR to host your Helm charts. So first of all, we need to have ACR in Azure. So for that, I have those couple of lines of code. Those will set up my variables. So first of all, I create an alias for or a variable for my ACR name, and then the resource group that I want to create in Azure. And then using the command azgroup create, I'll create a resource group in Azure. Then I'll create the ACR instance in Azure. That's actually the equivalent if I go here to my Azure dashboard. If I go to create a new resource, from here I look for registry, select container registry and go to create. Here we'll have this sample form that we need to fill, asking us for a resource group, registry name, the location, and the SKU that we want to use with ACR. And those are the information I have already provided using the ACR create. So I'll use those commands from my command line. Here I'm using PowerShell, so I'll run this simple script. So first of all, it will set up the environment ACR. I'll call it ACR demo 001. Then the name for my resource group. Then it will try to create the resource group. Once it's created, it will go to create my ACR instance. Once it's created, it will go to perform login so that I would be logged in and using AZ. Here, of course, I'm logged in into my Azure subscription using the command AZ login. So now ACR is already created. Let's go to check for that. Here, if I go to my dashboard, hit refresh, or go to all the resource groups, I can see here a resource group that contains my ACR demo 001. And here it is created. Great. Now let's continue with this demo, and now we'll go to create a sample Helm chart. Then we'll go to package that chart to produce the TGZ file, and then we'll go to push that chart into ACR. So let's go to first create and package the chart. So I'll use those two simple commands. First, I'll go to create the chart using the command Helm create, and then I'll name my chart using my chart actually, and then I'll package it. And when I package that chart, will produce the TGZ folder. So we can see that from VS Code here, where I have the folder where I have here my chart, and in my chart I have here the different templates, where here I have, for example, this deployment.yaml. So this is sample chart, which will replace its values from the values inside the values.yaml file. So here this will create a sample nginx pod, and then it will create a service that connects you to that pod. So this is my sample Helm chart. Now when I have run the command Helm package, that produced this file, my chart 010. Great. Now let's continue on, and let's now try to push this chart into ACR. To do that, I'll use the other command line, which is here ACR Helm push. And note here how I am specifying the name for my chart, which is my chart TGZ. And I'm specifying where to push my chart, which will be here my ACR. And I'm also using the command ACR Helm push. This is a wrapper around the Helm CLI using AZ. Let's go to run this. Let's go first. Clear this. Run. So now I'll go to run the command ACR Helm push to push my chart into my ACR in Azure. This will take a few seconds to push my TGZ chart. Once it's pushed, from here I can run the command ACR Helm repo add to add that chart from ACR into my local machine, so that I can run the command Helm install, then the name of my chart / my chart, for example. So here, after that I have added that, it was added to my local repositories, and if I run Helm repo list, from there I can see now ACR demo is listed as one of my local Helm repositories. I can go now to run the command Helm search repo to search for the different charts inside that repository, and this now should give me my chart with the version that I have specified. I hope you have liked these videos, and that will help you to host your Helm charts into ACR. Specifically is that now once we have those Helm charts into ACR, we have a good integration between ACR and AKS. So AKS can authenticate into ACR using the command, using the argument attach when you create the cluster or after the creation of the cluster. So from there, AKS also can retrieve those different charts from there. So now with ACR, you would have central platform where you can store your containers, you can build your containers, and also you can store your Helm charts. At the end, I don't want to forget to ask you to go check my YouTube channel if you are looking for more videos about how to work with containers, DevOps, Kubernetes, and Azure. Thank you, and see you for next videos.